needs to pipe down and go in the studio with me and come do some clown-ass music. Maybe that time he'll get some streaming numbers up.
Spice recently unleashed some serious heat on Saucy Santana and Bambi, and let's just say, they did not see it coming. Grab your popcorn because things got wild, and you won't believe the way it all went down. So, here's how it all started. Saucy Santana made a comment about Spice's black hair, saying that she was copying his look. Now, Spice wasn't having it. She fired back immediately, reminding everyone that she's been wearing black hair for years. She posted old clips from her past performances, music videos, and throwback pictures, showing that she had been rocking black hair long before Santana came onto the scene. It was clear she had proof to back up her claims. But things didn't end there. Spice took it further and called Santana out for always trying to make himself part of trends he didn't create. She even questioned his music career, pointing out that besides TikTok, he hasn't had many real hits. That's when Bambi jumped into the mix, and Spice wasn't about to let her get away with it. She straight up told Bambi to stay out of it, making it clear this drama had nothing to do with her.
To bring up my streaming numbers to remind Saucy because he thinks he's the hypest and the hottest one here because that's the image that he portrays, like he's better than everyone. So I had to remind him that he's sitting in front of a legend. So you can put the fan down because you're sweating like a mother.
From that point on, it was open season for Spice to keep going. Now, let's take a deeper dive into what really went down. Spice is known for not letting anyone talk down about her, and when Saucy Santana came out acting like he was the mastermind behind the trend of black hair, Spice couldn't just let that slide. Santana claimed that he was the reason Spice chose to wear black hair, like he had somehow started a trend. But Spice has been in the music business for years, and she's switched up her look multiple times. One thing's for sure, she didn't need Santana's approval to rock black hair.
Perps. That's why she was so quick to throw up Spotify numbers, because she felt like bitches is beneath her. But bitch, she need to wake up.
Once that comment from Santana hit the internet, Spice didn't waste a second. She immediately pulled out receipts, sharing clips from her past performances, music videos, and old photos that showed she had been wearing black hair long before Santana even got popular. Fans quickly jumped in to support her, posting even more proof from her earlier dancehall days and her more recent performances. Spice wasn't about to let Santana act like he was the first to ever rock black hair. But that wasn't all. Spice made sure to remind Santana that not everything is about him. She took a shot at him for always inserting himself into trends he didn't start and for acting like he's the blueprint for everything. Honestly, Spice made a solid point. Santana does have a reputation for jumping on trends and making them seem like his own. This time, though, Spice wasn't letting him get away with it. But wait, it didn't stop there. Once Spice had the mic, she wasn't afraid to take things even further. She went straight for Santana's music career, and things got pretty messy. Spice wasted no time calling him out for being a one-hit wonder.
You're always so fake.
Who's so fake? Who are you talking to?
Who the are you talking to?
Bitch, I'm not talking to you. Okay, well, you can say that.
Don't do that.
Bitch, who you talking to? I'm talking to Sierra. I don't see it, Sierra.
Okay, talk to Sierra. Calm down. Talk to Sierra then.
Bitch, you talking to? I don't see you. Come on. Bitch, you're the one who said who the talking to. I know I'm defensive because I get up.
She pointed out that besides TikTok, Santana hasn't had any major hits. She questioned why he hasn't broken into mainstream music, despite all the buzz around him over the years. And honestly, she had a point. Santana's most popular moments came from viral clips and social media trends, but when it comes to chart-topping hits or album sales, the numbers didn't add up. Then Spice took it even further, accusing Santana of only being relevant in the gay club scene. She claimed that while he has a loyal fan base in those clubs, he hasn't been able to break into a wider audience. Spice even hinted that record labels were dropping him because he couldn't keep up with the industry. Fans immediately took to social media, sharing thoughts about how artists like Lil Nas X and even Santana's former friend Tokyo Vanity have made bigger moves in the industry, while Santana seems stuck in the same place. Fans even pointed out past interviews where Santana admitted he was struggling to get mainstream support, making Spice's claims hit even harder. Now, you can bet Santana wasn't just going to let Spice roast him without firing back. He claimed that his music is played more in clubs than Spice's, and he basically tried to flip the script by saying he runs the club scene.
Not gonna do is sit down and let somebody disrespect me like me as some look low class or me as some upcoming artist. 25 years I'm doing in this thing. Come and tour with me in Europe. Let's go Paris. Let's go Switzerland. Let's go Germany. And then you want to talk about me. But what everybody not gonna do is play with Spice. They're gonna put some speck on my name.
But Spice wasn't about to let him get away with that either. She shut it down quickly, reminding him that he only hears his own music so much because he's always in clubs with his core audience. Outside of that space, it's a whole different story. Spice made a strong point here. While Santana might have club anthems that do well in certain spaces, she's the one dominating global charts. She reminded him that her music is played around the world in places he can't even touch. From dancehall to reggae festivals to mainstream airwaves, Spice has been cemented in the industry for years. Santana, on the other hand, is still mostly known for his social media virality. This led to a big debate among fans. Was Santana just a TikTok sensation or a true artist? Some fans sided with Spice, saying that Santana hasn't really proven himself outside of viral moments. His biggest songs blow up on social media, but when it comes to actual album sales, touring, or chart success, the numbers just aren't there. And just when it looked like things were about to calm down, Spice turned her attention to someone else, Bambi. Now, you might have thought Bambi would just sit back and watch this all unfold, but nope. She decided to insert herself into the conversation. Spice was not having it. Instead of sticking to her own business, Bambi tried to chime in on the drama between Spice and Santana. But instead of bringing anything substantial to the conversation, Bambi just made it clear that she was trying to stay relevant by jumping into a situation that didn't concern her. Spice wasn't having it. She immediately called Bambi out for constantly inserting herself into other people's drama just to get attention. Fans quickly pointed out how Bambi has a history of doing this with other Love and Hip Hop cast members. One fan commented, "Bambi stays hopping into drama that isn't hers. Girl, go find a hobby." Another fan added, "She did the same thing with Erica and Scrappy, and now this." Bambi just has a habit of inserting herself into any major feud to get some screen time, and people are tired of it. Spice made it clear that Bambi had no business being involved in this situation. She even told Bambi to sit this one out because she had nothing to do with what was going on. And let's just say, Bambi was probably regretting her decision to open her mouth after Spice let her have it. Spice wasn't done yet, though. She made it clear that Bambi was never in her league. She straight up called Bambi a Love and Hip Hop extra, saying she's never had her own storyline and has always just been a side character in other people's drama. Spice also reminded everyone that Bambi's presence on the show has always been tied to someone else, whether it was her situationship with Benzino or her messy marriage with Scrappy. Speaking of Scrappy, Spice didn't let Bambi forget how that relationship ended. She brought up how Bambi and Scrappy's marriage fell apart on TV, and how ever since then, Bambi has been bitter and messy. Spice even suggested that Bambi keeps jumping into drama because without Scrappy, she has no storyline to keep her relevant. And fans were right there, agreeing with Spice. They quickly reminded everyone that Bambi has a habit of attaching herself to the biggest drama just to get camera time. Whether it's jumping into fights that aren't hers or inserting herself into conversations for no reason, it's become a pattern for her. Spice made it clear that Bambi needs to stay out of her way because they are not on the same level. Spice has built a successful music career, gained international recognition, and made a name for herself outside of reality TV. Meanwhile, Bambi is still stuck in the same old love and hip-hop cycle, and fans noticed it. As all of this went down, social media went wild. Fans had a lot to say about Spice's dragging session. Some were 100% on Spice's side, saying that both Santana and Bambi needed to be humbled. They felt like both of them had run their mouths too much and finally got a taste of their own medicine. And let's be real, Spice didn't just talk, she backed it up with receipts, and a lot of people respected that. Now the big question is, was Spice out of line, or did Santana and Bambi deserve every bit of that dragging? Let's break it down. Spice made it clear that she wasn't about to let Saucy Santana take credit for her look. She came with receipts, proving she's been rocking black hair long before he even came onto the scene. She then went after his music career, calling him out for being a one-hit wonder and only relevant on social media. As for Bambi, Spice wasn't going easy on her either. She called her out for being a love and hip-hop extra, dragging up her failed marriage with Scrappy, and telling her to mind her business. So, who really won this feud, Spice, Santana, or Bambi? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more tea. And there you have it, folks. Spice came through with the receipts, and she didn't hold back for a second. Whether you agree with her or not, there's no denying that she knows how to defend herself and make her points crystal clear. From shutting down Saucy Santana's claims about black hair to calling out his entire music career, she made sure everyone knew exactly where she stands. And as for Bambi, let's just say Spice wasn't letting her slide either. She brought all the heat and made sure to remind us that there's a difference between real talent and chasing clout. But what do you think? Was Spice out of line for going off on both Santana and Bambi, or did they have it coming? Was it a much-needed reality check for both of them, or did Spice cross a line? I want to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and let me know who you think won this feud. Is Spice just protecting her legacy, or was she being a little too harsh? If you enjoyed the tea today, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of the latest drama. I'm always bringing you the hottest gossip, the biggest feuds, and the best breakdowns. Stay tuned, because you know there's always more where this came from. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep the comments coming, and let's keep this conversation going.